welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. As you can see, I'm in the Peterbilt, and we've had some changes happen in the company. I'm headed to go winch out a tractor trailer. We've been busy, extremely busy, but haven't been doing a whole lot of recording. Just, I don't know, taking a break from it, I guess. I'm gonna try and get back into it. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm headed to go winch out a tractor trailer. I guess he's stuck at a loading dock in Hopkinsville, and I don't know, the details I got are the front end slid down in some loose gravel, I guess. I don't know, we'll find out when I get there. But a little bit of an update on what's going on with us. Everything's good. Like I said, I'm back in the Peterbilt. I've kind of been running it every day now. We've parked in the rotator, not for any reason other than just to keep it close and local. Matt's taken more of an interest in learning it, running it, and operating it, which is awesome. It's nice to have a second person that can run it, so I don't have to feel like it's all on me and useless if I'm not using it. So it's nice. It's a good thing. And so we keep it around close by, also to help, response times if accident or whatever. It's obviously the most versatile piece of equipment to be there first, so at least somebody can get it out there and get started. I'll get there when I get there. Shane has been deployed, so if you've been with us for a while, you know that Shane is active duty reserves for the Army, and he's actually been deployed to Guantanamo Bay, so he's down there doing whatever it is he thinks he does for the Army, trying to be important and all that. We really don't, as we've said in the past, we're not an overly busy company, and heavy duty wise, we're busy for what we have. We've had a hard time finding drivers that I don't know, that don't stress us out. So we're kind of we're running with what we got. So I'm running the Peterbilt every day in a 25 ton. It's a lot easier to run around in this truck and do my general day-to-day towing and winch outs and stuff like that. And, use the rotator when it's needed. So we're not filling Shane's position, because of course we'll keep it open for when he comes back from deployment. If he wants to come back to work, he can. But it's working the way it's working right now. I'm busy, I'm staying busy, I'm not in the office as much, which is nice. I like being out doing the calls. And I like honestly, I prefer when it's just me, because I know everything that's going on. It's easier for me to keep track of everything, invoicing, billing, I do all of that as well. So when it's just me doing the calls, it's a lot easier for me to remember everything. Matt will come out and help me, and Stan will come out and help me if I need help, or if I'm busy and other calls come in, they'll jump in the truck. We still got Matt's wrecker, his 25 ton Kenworth, and then the Peterbilt that I'm in, and then the rotator. So nothing's really different on the heavy duty side as far as equipment wise, mostly just staffing. But like I said, we're in our busy season. It's hot. I'm gonna try and stack up a whole bunch of videos, get back into doing the editing, and see where we go from there. But yeah, that's a little bit of an update on us. Good little welcome back video. And I'm gonna go get this semi winched out. So I'll be there in 10 minutes. It has been a little bit different. I never realized before we got the rotator how much work we made the 25 tons do, and how hard they have to work to do the same job. I've done, being back in this, I've been doing, and I kind of make it a point to not need the rotator, go back to being able to get everything done before we had it. Of course, we still have our places where we bring it out because it's significantly safer or easier to do it with it. But like picking swings and things like that, I get back to doing this. And some winch outs, I've done a couple winch outs where I'm like, dang, the rotator just wouldn't even care about this. And 25 tons over here like, man, please stop. So I never really realized how much work we put in, we make the 25 tons do before we had the rotator. But back into it. The rotators are easy. Like once you learn how to operate the truck and you get comfortable with the truck, it really doesn't take a very knowledgeable individual to do general jobs with a rotator. I'm a firm believer after running both that you need a lot more knowledge and common sense and outside the box critical thinking skills to operate a straight stick wrecker efficiently, especially a light 25 ton versus the rotator, because the rotator you just throw a winch line on it and start dragging and it's probably going to come to you. You know, it's got the weight to sit still, it's got the winch power, you know, so I've had to get back into thinking a little bit more, whereas with the rotator I'm like, all right, just pick it up and move it, you know, no big deal. So, but I'm gonna get here to this guy and we're gonna see what's going on. Morning.
Morning. I hit it just right to where it started to slide off the thing.
Yeah.
I was thinking you probably just have to hook right here and just pull it back 6 feet and it should just slide on out.
Yeah. Oh boy. That's a doozy, huh?
Yeah. You don't think if you hook here it would?
Yeah, I'll probably hook to the front corner of the trailer. I'm thinking I'm gonna sit right here and grab the front of your trailer. Pull your trailer back that way. It'll also bring your truck around. Oh, knees hurt. I'm definitely not old. I just work like I am. I hope there's not anything caught up in the undercarriage. See how that oil pan's sitting. Oh, we're okay for now. If I can get it out of that hole, come right up out of that hole, it should be okay. Hopefully the front end will come up the rocks and not keep sliding down. it doesn't walk right up the hill and keep sliding down, we'll have to get the rotator out here and lift the front, which is not what I want to do. Well, we'll see when we get here. Once we start pulling on it. I'm gonna run 2 lines. One to the truck and one to the trailer. Yeah, so I'm gonna run 1 line to the truck and 1 line to the trailer, and I'm gonna work with both of them, bringing it back, and you just hold the steering wheel perfectly straight. Because if we turn it, if it starts sliding down, I'm gonna have to get a second truck out here to pick it up and put it over. But that truck's pretty expensive, so I'm trying to save money by seeing if we can get you out. But I'm worried about your oil pan hitting rocks.
Yeah.
So, because it's really close to them right now.
I think it's fine on track. Double though.
I think so.
Wonderful stuff.
Yeah. Hey, it could be worse.
Yeah, that's the problem. As you can see, it's starting to slide down.
Yeah. Right there in front of that shock tower.
Traction, so it's going on. It's going to go sideways.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
My manager wants to make sure that he'll be able to drive that tractor. That tractor's not damaged, is it?
No, right now it looks to be okay. My only concern is some rocks on the oil pan. If it doesn't do what I want it to do here, I'm going to get a second truck out here to pick the front end up and put it back on the roadway.
Perfect. So he'll be able to drive
drivable,
him.
absolutely.
I don't want him to leave here or get stuck inside this gate.
No, he should be fine.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you, sir.
Yeah, he should be fine. Yeah. Do what? Why, do you have another one or just this one? Okay, Ryan, just hang on. If it does what I want it to do, yes. But if it doesn't, I'll have to get Matt to bring the rotator out here to pick the front end up off these rocks. Yep, just respond with them that we're on scene working it right now, and if plan A works, it'll be no big deal, but if it doesn't work, then we'll reach out to them and advise them of the situation. Thanks. Well, they're busy today, huh? Yeah. Ooh, I don't like that. I wish you weren't pulling on the airbag. Oh, definitely never do that. Never, ever, 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 in any situation ever, disconnect. Makes the record driver's life hell. You will never, here's the problem, you disconnect, then what are you gonna do? You still gotta get your trailer, you know? And then for us, you're still gonna be stuck because a semi's worst enemy is being lightweight.
Yeah.
So.
Once those back tires start grabbing though, it should be pulled right out.
Yeah, it should. Yeah, give me just a second. Let me get these lines tightened up, make sure they're how I want them.
My idea is to just keep going this way.
Yeah.
We don't want to make that front end flip out. When you get it, you keep going it that way, and it just keeps turning circle, I'm fine.
All right, go ahead and jump in your truck, roll your windows down, and release your brakes. Turn this way just a little bit, right there. Turn that way, right there. And these. No, neutral. Set your truck brakes only. Set your truck brakes, just your yellow. I had him set his brakes because I didn't want it to keep rolling back. I needed it to slide that way. So I had him set his truck brakes only so the tractor will slide back, but the trailer will keep rolling back to prevent any more of a jackknife than necessary. Okay, I'm gonna disconnect and pull forward. You should be able to turn hard right back out of it and then pull up, okay? Let me disconnect first and get out of the way. That worked out well. See, sometimes in my head, I'm thinking, I look at a job and I'm like, well, I've been out of the straight stick life for a while and I'm in the rotator mindset. And then sometimes I get in the rotator and I'm in a straight stick mindset. Or I'm like, this would be, yeah, it's just weird to run both. You know? It's just different. It's nice. Keeps me thinking. I like it. I like when I do stuff like this. I'm like, I didn't need no rotator. But it is nice now to have it in the back of your head that we have one and available if necessary. Chains put away. Get out of his way and he should be good to go. Okay. Nope, no, don't roll. There you go. Yeah. All right, that's it. He's out of there and mobile. I'm gonna get out of all these other people's way so they can start coming, filing in and loading, getting ready to go.